Would you like to energize and revitalize your shoulders? So before we go there, let's just see how our shoulders are doing. So have you asked your shoulders how they are today? No? Maybe? So take one of your hands, place it on your shoulder and just notice how is it feeling. And just kind of squeeze around a little bit and notice what can you feel under there. Does it feel soft and fluid, or does it maybe feel hard and rock-like or wooden? And be very honest about how it feels, because in order for us to be able to change anything, we first need to notice, okay, where am I at? And if you've been sat and typing for a long period of time, chances are your shoulders are in need of some release. So just notice how it feels. So under your hand is muscle, and muscle is mainly made of water. So does your shoulder feel like water? Oh. Would you like your shoulder to feel more like water? Okay, so let's just lift and lower the shoulder and just notice that experience. So how do we get the message to your shoulder that it's actually water, and water flows and is fluid, right? So the message needs to go from your brain to your shoulder. So unfortunately or fortunately, I don't have your brain, so I can't do it for you. So you have to do this. So your hand is on your shoulder and you're going to imagine as clearly as you can that your shoulder is water. So you're going to lift it up and maybe you can squeeze it and then slowly melt it down. So what does water feel like? What does it sound like? What does it look like? Do you have a picture of water in your mind? And can you send those images of water to your shoulder? So keep going. So you're going to lift and squeeze and slowly lower it down. So keep going. And slowly lower it down and lift your shoulder and squeeze and slowly. And notice how when I put the sponge back into the water, it refills and it expands three-dimensionally to fill with the cool, clean water. And you're going to lift your shoulder and squeeze, so here you can be squeezing out any tension, anything you don't want, and lower it down and feel it expanding, filling with that clear water. And again, and shoulder up. And squeeze and melt it down. Can you hear the water? Maybe you can feel it dripping down your back. And again, and up and squeeze. Feel the water, hear it. And slowly down. And just brush out any excess water. Just brush your arm. Give it a little shake. And just drop your arm by your side. And now just notice, do you feel any difference between the two sides? Yes? So how does it feel? This side maybe feels more released, more flowing. Maybe you have more space. I definitely feel the difference. So just lift and lower both shoulders. Notice which one do you enjoy more. It's not really a contest. And notice if you just move the arm that we practiced around, notice how does that feel? How fluid or flexible does that feel? Compare that to the other side. Not so flexible. So now you did that, and your participation with that image, seeing it really clearly, was able to communicate to your shoulder, and your shoulder then responded. So nobody did that to you. You did it all by yourself, and you always have your mind and your shoulders with you, I'm presuming, everywhere you go. So you can do this anytime, anywhere. Do you want to do the other side? Yes. Okay, so take your other hand, place it on your shoulder. So first, remember what's the first thing we do? Monitor the state of your shoulder. How does it feel right now? And say, okay, that's where I'm at. It's maybe a little tight over here. Could do with a little more relaxation. And wherever we are, even if your shoulder feels pretty good, it can always get better. So you can do this again and again and again and again, and every time you can get to a new level of experience within your shoulder. So let's lift the shoulder up and squeeze. And it's slowly melting down. Remember the sponge three-dimensionally. And again, shoulder up and squeeze, feel that water. And coming down. Do you want to see the image again? Want to hear that water, so keep going. And lift the shoulder up and squeeze. And let the sponge expand three-dimensionally, filling, widening, and again, and up, squeezing out everything you don't want from your shoulder. And expanding three-dimensionally. Maybe you can feel that water dripping down your back, dripping down your arm. And a couple more times. And lift it up and squeeze. And it's just melting. And one more, and lift up and squeeze. And it's widening, filling with that nice clear water, and brush the arm. Give it a little shake. Drop them down and notice how you feel. So now the challenge is to take this experience into your life. So whatever you're doing, whether you are sitting at the computer or going to the store, can you maintain this feeling? And when you notice your shoulders starting to ride up again, can you notice that and send them that nice clear water, flowing space? And this is the image, what you're experiencing now. So just take a moment for your brain to record this. And may you have flowing water-like shoulders as you continue your day.